my whole butt was just vibrating.
Your publicist is awesome. Magnus, if you're watching, I might leave that part in. Magnus, you're great. Like, I have no beef with you, sir. Like, you're great. You've always been super nice. Cool. We like Magnus.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. He's really nice. He usually watches all these things too, so he'll,
He's like an hour and a half long interview. Be like, here you go. Here's a movie. Here you go.
No, but my goal was also for people to get to know me.
Yeah. So, we did that. Lizel, it made me laugh. We hit the 1 hour recording mark, and then you finally asked about Melody. It was funny.
Yeah, so I just want to give people an opportunity to get to know me.
You've clearly evolved a great deal, and you're more open now. People will respond really well to that. Lizel, you did a great interview.
I hope so. Yeah, you did, Lizel. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I tried to chime in. I actually, when you said Simon's name, I texted her because I didn't want you to see it because I wanted it to be an authentic reaction. I texted her. I was like, is that the Simon from Youngblood? So I just asked her. I just left it. I didn't even know if she would check her phone, but then she did. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's Simon from. Well, yes, from. I'm not even sure. Are they still active?
No, of course not. Boy bands have the shortest shelf life. That's why it's funny that they put all of
That's so shady.
decade ago. Wait, Lizel. I know you have to do your thumbnails, but I have to say, because you couldn't see me when you were doing this interview, when you said Koivu is in your number, I literally yelled and I threw my hands up like this, and my cat was sleeping, and she looked up at me like, "What is wrong with you?" It was a huge dramatic outburst because like I was not prepared for you to say that Koivu.
Yeah, Koivu is doing it. Robin and I.
I'm helping a friend of mine launch their own channel where they're talking about Melodifestivalen, and we were just talking about you. We were recording yesterday about begging, and I went on this whole, I was being very over the top when we were recording, and I literally said something to the effect of, listen, I will always have nostalgia for Anton Ewald, because without him, we would have never been introduced to the iconicness of Koivu in the begging number. Making faces.
Yeah, so it's like I said, like it's we're doing it again. It's my favorite people to work with all over again. So I'm really happy to be doing it.
He's the coolest. We did an interview with him and Eden back when I used to do the interviews. Yeah. Yep. It was such a fun dynamic because Eden is so like, bleh, and then Koivu is so
and he's like laid back. Yeah. That's so funny. Like the dynamic between the three of us is wild. It's funny. We're just cracking jokes constantly. Especially Robin. Like Robin is hilarious. Like he's quiet and then he just drops the most sarcastic thing without even laughing. He's just like this, and you're crying out of laughter. Like he's hilarious.
But is he funny in English?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he is? Okay. You said that with zero hesitation, so I believe you. Cause like,
oh yeah, he doesn't live in Sweden, so he speaks English on a daily. So he's funny. He's funny as hell. He's funny. He's not as witty and quick in English, but he's a ton of fun. He's just as sarcastic and like he's just funny. Robin is just naturally funny. And it's something about the way he looks after he says it. Like he just looks lost, but he knows exactly what he did, and you're just cracking up.
Well, that's good to know, because like he's not really usually in that scene. I feel like the last time he was there was for you.
Yeah, no, he's only there when I'm there. Like he's not in that scene at all. It's more like he's like, okay, you're gonna do it. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, fuck it, let's do it. But with me, he's like, he gets excited. Like, it's not like his reaction is like, oh, do I have to do it? Like, it's more like, he's more like, let me see if we have shows or not, and if not, like, then let's do it. But he got really excited when I showed him the idea of this year and showed him the song and everything. He's like, we gotta do this. He got really excited and hyped. So it's a lot of fun.
Did you, I mean, I'm not assuming that you're watching Mello every year because you're like living a life, but did you see when Daniel was in the lobster costume?
Yes.
That was so funny.
I did. I think I only watched that show just to see that, actually, because some of my friends had told me about it, and I was like, I have to see this. Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see that he killed himself as the lobster in the dance number?
No. Oh my God, I don't remember that.
Is it weird you being back where it's almost like everything is full circle, because you used to dance for Danny and Danny's in it, and Alvaro used to dance for Danny and he's in it. Like, I don't know if you ever danced for Eric, but he's in it.
Yeah, I have plenty of times, and I've choreographed for him too. Yeah. No, it's so funny. It's so funny. It's just just like you were saying, it just all comes back full circle.
It really does. It's very weird because I'm very out of this scene nowadays. I mostly just help with Lizel, helping my other friend with their show. But like all these guys are coming back that were the it boys, you know, when I first started getting into the scene. Like I literally met you in Sweden.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, what? No, you don't. What do you remember?
I don't remember exactly what we were talking about, but I remember meeting you.
Where did we meet? I don't believe you. Where did we meet?
Well, we did an interview. That much I know.
No, we didn't. I've never interviewed you.
Yes,
That's a lie.
I promise. YouTube it right now. You'll see an interview.
We have never done an interview. Lizel, have I ever interviewed him?
No.
Exactly.
Yes, you have. I swear to God.
We have not. I will.
What do you mean? We've done an interview.
We have not. You are not on my channel, sir. I started doing Mellow Press in like 2016. Literally. Yes.
Where did we meet? Gothenburg or in France?
Lizel, weren't you with me at Scandinavium? We were outside Scandinavium. We went to the arena to meet artists.
Was he there?
Gothenburg, right?
Yeah, we took a picture. That was it.
I told you.
We didn't do an
we
interview.
Meet.
What?
We just met him.
Yeah, but that was it.
I'm you right now. I don't care.
Sir, go ahead and find it. You can share your screen. I'm pretty sure that's an option. I don't know.
Anton Ewald, watch.
That's a lie. The survey says that was a lie. I've literally never interviewed you. Do you want me to interview you? Is this your way of, are you playing psychological warfare with me right now? You're like, no, I want an aggressive, chaotic interview.
You're right. But
yeah.
But wait. I did meet you. Okay, we didn't do an interview. You did an interview with Olivia. Okay, no, of course you're right. You know more than me, obviously. But I just have such a strong memory of us doing an interview, which is weird.
I mean, I'm gonna post clips from this onto my channel because I'm helping to promote stuff. But we've never done it.
No, I trust you. I was searching now. I couldn't find anything. But I remember, like I said, Gothenburg, right?
Yeah, and then I also met you once in Stockholm when you were going to a radio station. Definitely have to cut that out. But you seem very open to having a conversation. So I want to ask you about something. I promise this is not an aggressive question. This is just how I speak. Why is this the caption?
Because my kimono game is strong. Like, I don't know.
Not a kimono.
That is a kimono.
No, it's not, because the kimono has so many pieces to it.
Yeah,
it's very difficult to even wear it yourself.
Yeah. No, you're right.
You typically need a specialist to wear that. Like, no, I take this super seriously because like the fashion industry is super racist. They constantly steal from Asian cultures. They constantly steal from African cultures, and then they do this weird bastardized version of it, and then they call it that. But then if someone from that culture were to actually wear their traditional cultural wear, then we get subjected to racism.
Right.
And I feel even more some type of way about this because we're coming off of a year where hate crimes had this huge upspike.
Yep.
Because of the Rona, and everybody decided that we're going to blame Asians for it. The first time I ever did press at Melodifestivalen, the first after party we ever went to, the wait staff was dressed in full yellow face.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I had never seen racism like that.
So what would you call what I'm wearing? because I don't know. I'm ignorant to that.
Well, I can barely see it. First point. Second point, a robe.
Yeah, so we just call it a robe, right? That's what I'm. Yeah.
A kimono is not a kimono unless it's like
No, I know.
the
Yeah,
real thing.
I know exactly. I know exactly. I know the full thing. Yeah, it's a lot more than that robe.
Very hard to walk in. Very hard to breed. Helping Lizel with her research, just to like, oh, do I need any other thing I need to pop on? And then I saw that and I'm just like,
I'm so sorry. You know what? I'll change the caption for you to robe game strong.
yes. Yeah.
I got
like, I'm not trying to do that thing where you're canceled or whatever. If I don't take the time once in a while to try to teach people, then they're never going to learn anything. I don't know Anton like that, but I sat through like an hour of you talking to my friend. So I was like, you know.
You got comfortable. Of course, no. And I'm always like, I would never, what's it called? I would never disrespect anyone on purpose. You get what I'm saying? So to me then when you tell me like, oh no, why is that? And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. Okay, shit, sorry. Like, you know, like it's not an intentional, it's just my own ignorance. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah. So I'm happy. I'm actually happy you brought it up. I'm really happy about that because now I knew that there was more pieces to a real kimono.
Yeah.
But yet now I know even more. So
yeah. I'm pretty sure there was an incident. I don't remember it in detail off the top of my head because there are so many white celebrities that do racist stuff all the time. It's very difficult to keep track. But I think it was Kim Kardashian. She tried to copyright the word kimono for some ugly fashion thing that she was trying to do. And I was like, you better not see me in these streets because like, you are out of your mind. Like, but the thing is like I hate celebrities like that because they deliberately do racist things to antagonize people into giving them a reaction online so that they can maintain their own status and awareness. Like you were talking about how you don't like social media. That's basically the most extreme version of just let me be racist so my name is still out.
People talk about it, whether it's positive or negative. I want to talk about it. Yeah, and that's I think also why I don't like social media that much. You know, because I feel like it's turned into like who has the most shock value, who says the most educational thing, or who inspires people the most, or whatever. Like, of course, those pages are huge as well, but I feel like the quick sugar that I call it, I feel like those pages are taking over, and it's just it can't be healthy to just look at that shit all day. I don't know.
You can do social media and not have it be super toxic. Like if you're trying to figure out what to post, especially since you're more focused on Instagram, you can just treat it like another artistic project. You know what I mean? Let's say hypothetically, if you're like, oh, I want to get better at Photoshop or I want to get better at designing, then you can like do design things and you could be posting them on there, and then it keeps your audience engaged, that they see that you're posting stuff, and then it's still like you being creative. But you were mentioning, I feel the same way where you're talking about like, don't want to put my private life on the internet. You don't have to. Like I'm super active on social media. I will not tell people where I live. I don't tell people my personal business. If you don't know me, stay out of my personal business, personal life. So you should do it though. You should be more active.
No, I know. And I'm trying to be. It's just like, I get a little scared of it. Like I can't explain it. I just like just thinking about posting something gives me crazy anxiety. So it's like, it's so hard. It's so hard for me, but I'm trying to get over that hump.
What are you worried about? Is it the posting or the reaction to the post?
The posting.
And I don't have pretty privilege. So like I could never be like that person. I don't want to look at my face that much. I look at it enough just editing YouTube videos. Like I don't, I don't.
I've kind of gotten to that point too. Like I'm getting sick of looking at myself. Like, so I don't take photos of myself anymore. Like I do again, because I'm like, I gotta post something, you know? But like, I've gotten sick of seeing myself. I'm gotten sick of looking at my own face. Like I'm tired of it. Like I'm just like trying. So then it's I don't know. It's just hard for me. I freak out just thinking about it. But I'm gonna do better. like next week when we're rehearsing on the stage and stuff like that, I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff. Like I'm gonna go live, I'm gonna talk to people, and I'm gonna like all of that stuff, so people can feel like they're a part of it, because I want people to feel like they're a part of it, and you know, get that up close experience of like kind of behind the scenes as well. Not only the perfect thing that we created for TV, you know, I stuff like that as well. So I'll try to show as much as I'm allowed to, and yeah.
Get your Spanish ready and just say random things in Spanish.
Yeah, just random words.
I'm telling you, they eat that up. Like, they love it. Spanish fans, it's like you're up, you're cheering, you're clapping, you're dancing. The shows are lit. I mean, you can't really do the shows right now because of the Rona, but when you go, like, if you can go to Spain and do shows there, oh my God, like, they're so loud. Like, it's
they're so loud. No, but they in Miami, like I get a taste of that every single day. Like, everybody's loud. I'm not saying in a negative way. It's just like everybody's loud. Everybody talks loud, and it's a party constantly. And it's just like, and that's why I love it so much over there. Because in Sweden, people are not like that. You know, like it's in Sweden, everybody's to themselves. You know, we don't bother anyone. We don't, you know, which is also really nice. But it's just completely different over in Miami.
Yeah.
It's just a party that never ends. You're just like, okay, let's go. And it's a ton of fun. Yeah.
I still cannot believe you thought that I had interviewed you. That's just,
like, I have such a strong, it's so crazy because I have such a strong, like, it's so weird because I have such a strong, not memory of you interviewing me, but I just remember meeting you. That to me, it is only natural that we had an interview. But you're absolutely right. We didn't. Like, you're right. Because I couldn't find it.
That's weird.
If you're thinking of the radio station when I met you in Stockholm, this is so long ago.
It's been 84 years.
Because it was before you were going to go to AC. I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember because this was so long ago. I think I said something to the effect of, the final lineup right now is so bad. You need to be in the finals. You need to win your AC. I don't remember what the format was.
Now when you're telling me this, I kind of like get flashbacks. Yeah. No, there's truth to that for sure.
Oh yeah, I know.
Definitely. In my defense, I was also singing in the subway, but nobody gave a shit. And by that time that I was doing that with Andreas, I had taught myself how to, because there are ways to look into a camera to make the audience feel something, and I had practiced that a lot, even as a dancer. so
are you practicing that? Just looking in the mirror, like? Yeah,
basically. Stare at yourself. That's also why I'm so sick of seeing myself. You know, I've done it for years because it's like, I can't expect you to feel something unless I can make myself feel something first, you know? So it's like a, you know, it's like this thing that it's that little extra that you just put on just to feel, because it's so difficult to make someone feel a part of it if they're not there, you know? Like, how do you do that? How do you make someone at home feel like you're looking at them, you know? So that's the technique of it, you know, like how, and I don't have the answers to that. I don't know exactly what I'm doing or what, you know, I've coached a lot of artists. I do artist coaching too, especially on how to look into the camera. It's that's an art form in itself. And I was good at that. I was good at that. And there's one shot, he even showed me, he's like, there. When I saw that, I decided to call you. And I know exactly what shot it was. I know exactly, because that was my time to shine in the camera. and I just looked into that camera and I gave it everything I had, you know? but yes, there's truth to what you're saying. But there's also just being pretty isn't enough.
Oh yeah, because pretty fades. Oh my God, wait, what is the quote? Oh, Bianca Del Rio said it on Snatch Game of beauty fades, dumb is forever. Something like that.
Very true.
Oh my God, I love her.
True. That's funny. That's funny. Beauty fades, dumb is forever.
Yeah, I think she was quoting Judge Judy. So.
Beauty fades, dumb is forever.
Have you ever tried to dance at a bowling alley?
No.
Okay, but have you ever been to a bowling alley?
Yeah.
So you know those floors are super slippery, right?
Yeah.
So that would be very difficult to dance on, right?
Yes.
Let the record show that people need to start showing Grease 2 the respect that it deserves. Because Grease 2 had an entire musical number. They filmed it at a bowling alley, a real bowling alley. You got dancers doing lifts and pirouettes. They're sliding across the floors. They risked their lives to bring us this content. Therefore, I rest my case. Grease 2 is the superior Grease film. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
In all fairness, though, I don't think they would ever do it on the slippery floor. I think they wiped it.
You would hope so.
You are right. I guess, but that's what I would do if I were to shoot a video or a movie in a bowling alley. I would not have the floors be all gooey and slippery.
Because I've watched so much behind the scenes content and so many interviews to do with Grease 2, because it's like my life mission to get everyone to understand that Grease 2 is better than Grease 1. So
are you ready? I don't think I've even seen Grease 2.
Oh my God, Anton, you have to see Grease 2. It's the best Listen, Danny Zuko is my nemesis. He's a fictional character. I'm aware of this, but he's my nemesis. He's the worst, and so is Sandy. They suck. I am disgusted every time I see them referenced in pop culture. All he does that entire film is just be a complete boy. I can't stand. This isn't even a joke. I'm not doing a comedic bit. He tries to sexually assault her at the drive-in, and then she leaves, and then she runs away. Actually, let me rephrase. She runs away because he tried to sexually assault her, and then he sings a song about how he's sad. He sings a song about how he's sad. Literally, he does Rex Harrison sing talking in the middle of the song, like, Sandy, my darling, you hurt me real bad. You just tried to assault her. What was the reason? Unlike these abominations of characters, Grease 2 has actual character development for its leads.
No, I trust you. I'll check it out.
Yeah, sorry, I completely derailed our chit chat, but I did want to ask you about the quote.
Like, I love a good rant. You feel me? I would have wiped it if I was the choreographer. If I was the director, I would have been like, it's dope. Let's wipe the floors. Let's go. You know. But if they didn't, then I would be very not only surprised but also impressed.
This is Kimiko. She's being a monster while I'm trying to have a chat with Anton Ewald. It's not everything is about you. Well, thank you for coming on. I know you have to get going, so you can just press the leave studio and that'll remove you from the call. So.
Oh yeah, okay, down there. I got it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you. Just thank you. I had a good time.
Bye.
All right,
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
I'm super paranoid about getting murdered. It's not playtime, Kimiko-chan. She thinks the charger is a toy. And Stanley Kubrick, who I hate. You're doing multicam and you have to edit all of that. And
Yep.
I'm like a broke. So I was editing everything. I'm still editing everything in iMovie. And here's what bothers me. Never again. Never again. Because I learned something. It's called self-respect and self-love. Or I don't subject myself to nonsense.
Don't mind me walking around, by the way, because I just have to get my charger for my computer.
I'm sorry.
No,
So long. Like,
it's all good.